We got the matchup this weekend. My dogs, Tennessee Volunteers at the crib. Between their hedges, been a lot of chatter, a lot of trash talking. I heard Eric Ainge say playing between the hedges is overrated. They don't really get that loud. It's really not that big of a deal.
You see, I don't like Tennessee. I don't like Tennessee or nothing that came out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of chatter. I mean, biggest, what is it? The first time a game with this rankings coming in, being played at Sanford Stadium, all of the hoopla, all you got everything, right? They saying Clash of the Titans, this offense versus this defense, and yada, right? What y'all got? I'll let y'all go first, and then I give y'all what I think and what I hope. Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna sit here and say Georgia's finna beat the hell out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
It's finna be, they finna manhandle Tennessee. That game, I don't think it's gonna be no question at the end of the day. I think Georgia gonna lead from start to finish, and they're gonna show that they're the better team at the end of the day. I think Tennessee is a cute story. That's honestly what I think they are.
Really?
So Mike, here's the thing, and why I agree with Kevin 100%, which I probably never said again in my life.
Crazy.
But yeah, Kevin is 100% right. And when you say cute, I get what he's saying. So yeah, they beat Alabama, but it took 17 penalties and some very undisciplined play, and the coach didn't want to make any adjustments for them to win at the buzzer, right?
Right.
So this ain't the same victory. And we was comparing them to LSU a couple years ago. LSU beat Alabama. Like, there was no question that they were the better team that day.
Yeah.
There was still a question coming out of that Tennessee-Alabama game just because of the way Alabama played.
I feel that.
And the way I feel like Georgia's going to play, and I know for a fact, Kirby done watched that Alabama-Tennessee tape 5 or 6 different times. And I feel like he got the players on the back end that can run that scheme. And you're going to see them receivers running wide open against Georgia on Saturday. And then on the offensive side, I think you're going to see Brock Bowers have a big game. I think you're going to see Darnell Washington have a big game, and some D. I think that's where they chunk plays will come from, is Bowers and Washington. And then I just think they're going to, like Kevin said, they're going to man him. They're going to run between the tackles, because I feel like even though Tennessee, the back end of their defense isn't great, I don't feel like they linebackers, I don't feel like their front seven is that great either. They just score a lot of points, and they get opportune turnovers like they did against Kentucky, and they're able to score quick.
Hey man, it's just a fancy way of saying Georgia better than Tennessee.
Yeah,
at the end
exactly.
of the day, they're a better football team.
Exactly.
Tennessee, they beat Alabama. Like, whatever, at the end of the day, they have more points than Alabama had. They're not. They play that game again. They don't beat Alabama. I'm telling you, Tennessee is the third best team in the SEC, and I don't think it's close. I don't give a damn what their record, what their ranking is. None of it. They're not beating Georgia, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's not. They're not as good as Georgia.
It's gonna take another 17 penalty game for them to beat Georgia, and
I don't even know if that's gonna be enough, because they're not gonna get them chunk plays against Georgia the way they did against Alabama.
You ain't seeing that out of Georgia.
So look, now, like I said, I've been hearing a whole lot. I even heard a guy call in on the radio the other day and say that exactly what you said, Kevin, but to Tennessee. He said they that much better than Georgia. They're gonna beat the brakes off them. Yeah, I'm just telling you what to say.
Mike, that's one of the people we talking about before we started.
Hey. So this, I hear what y'all saying. I feel y'all. I think where I give the decisive edge to Georgia is in the trenches, right? I think Tennessee's O-line does a good job, but I think they get the ball off so fast. So I think if you can cover, to y'all point,
Malachi Stark gonna have at least one pick.
you could get some pressure. You gotta move him off his spot now. You gotta move Hook off his spot. He's standing back there, just standing back there. He gonna fry you, right? God knows, I don't know what Kentucky watched. Because if you didn't know that number 11 is who they looking for, you're crazy.
It was the same thing in Alabama. What?
But I'm saying, after that, though, Kevin, you can't let him run wild like that.
They just didn't have the forces. That's all that.
Man, them folks ain't beating Georgia. Period.
Listen, so
I ain't even try to analyze or break it down no more. They not beating Georgia.
Listen,
period.
so I think they get him in the trenches. I think Jalen Carter being back in his shoes, Nolan Smith being out of his shoes. But I think Jalen Carter is going to provide, he's going to wreak some havoc. We saw it last week. He was pushing that pocket, and Anthony Richardson is way more scary running the ball than Hook is. So I think if you get him off that spot, move that pocket, and don't allow them chunk plays, I think you can get them because I don't think they can stop that run.
You don't even need all that analysis and all of that, man.
See now y'all acting like me. Y'all acting like me.
I am. I'm telling you.
Listen, I don't feel that they'll beat them.
You'll see a definite difference between the two teams on side. I'm telling you.
And I think you're gonna see that difference early too. You're gonna
see clearly who the better team. You're gonna see clearly that Georgia's on another level than Tennessee. Tennessee ain't ready for this, bro. This ain't like no resurrection year where Tennessee is back. Nah, this is a cute little story. This is what this is.
Y'all really feel that way?
This ain't no different than a couple years ago when Mississippi State had went on their little run.
Like that Prescott senior season.
Man, please.
Yo, Mike, this
they was actually number one in the first college football.
Is that